Today, what I'd like you to do is, if you're having problems with your project, what you can do is this one. So I've put this in the Microbit content library here, and there it is, over counter project. So this is what we're going to build with our Microbit. So like an umpire in a cricket game, he has this little tool here that counts all the balls and how many overs there are and how many wickets. So that's our problem. My Microbit program will replace the cricket umpire's counter, ball, wicket, over counter. That one there, that's in the wrong spot. There we go. That's where I want it. So you can go and grab this and write this out. I'll also try and add some other features like adding runs. So maybe you get the whole total runs of the innings, that sort of thing. Maybe bowler strike rate and average. We'll see how we go. We might run out of pins and stuff. So down here in the algorithm, when you press the A button, it's going to add 1 to the balls bowled variable. And if the ball bowled is less than 6, then it's going to scroll end of over. And then what it should do is probably add 1 to the over. When we press B, we can add 1 to the over then. So that's that over ones there, and that's going to be a variable. So all these ones, what I might do is actually change these colors because they're variables. So we'll make them go red every time I use a variable. That one. Wickets is a variable. So these are things that we're going to have to go and create over here so that we can add 1 to them each time. And so all these different events, when you press A and B, it adds 1 to wickets, so you get control of the wickets. Probably something there too about what happens if we get to 10 wickets. What do we do then? We need to say something then, end of innings. We need to scroll something like that at the end of there. So you need to fix that one up there for me. Back to black. When the O pin is touched, the 0 pin, sorry, it's going to show the wickets. So it's going to show the score. It's going to scroll something or show the number. So show wickets, which is a number. And then when the pin 1 is touched, you show the balls bowled, and pin 2 the overs. So that's what I've got down there so far. So if we come over here, the first thing that we need to do is make all those variables. So let's go balls bowled. Okay. And on start, we'll probably set those to 0. So on start, balls bowled is 0. We need another one, which is set that one to, and we'll add a new one, rename variable to overs. Okay. And then we'll go and get another one, and we need wickets. Rename it wickets. Lovely. So we've got our variables that we need. Now we need all these inputs. So when the A button is pressed, what we want to do is we want to go add 1 to the variable. Change variable balls bowled by 1. We can do that for the other ones, but now we're not worrying about the ifs yet. We're just sort of getting this working. And of course, what we might want to do is show, actually, no, not show that one, sorry. We will show the number, basic. So we want to show number, and the number is those balls bowled. So there's 1. Okay, so if we just go and have a look at this, might just need to make this a bit bigger. There it is. So if I press the A button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, now what we want to do is actually change that. All right. Let's go to this and go to B. And when the B is touched, what we want to do is pretty much the same thing. Actually, what I should do, not being a noob, is duplicate, make that B, the B, and we don't want to put that in there. It's not balls bowled, it's overs. and we want to change that by 1, and then we want to show overs. Let's just see what happens. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if we press, oh, I did too many times. There we go, we got 1. So then if we come back here, we go 8, 9, so we've got a problem already. We need a reset button, don't we? We need a reset button. So change overs by 1, show overs, but then what we're going to do is go and set balls, bold, back to 0. So let's try that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then if we go, that's 1, good. Now if we come back here and go 1, 2, 3, there we go. Lovely. Actually, what we should do is duplicate this one and show the balls bold again. And we'll need a wait in there. So wait for a second, pause for a second to show that that over is being counted. There we go. So we've got the overs. They're the balls. 6, and then, okay, that's the end of the over. That's the first over. And we're back to ball 0. 1, 2, lovely. And then if we hit that one again, it's going to go to 2, back to 0. So if I show that one, there's the third over. Lovely. We probably need a reset there somewhere as well. So that's the basic start of it. See if you can do the, see if you can program some of this other stuff like A and B press, add 1 to wickets. Think about some of the implications of that and see how I've sort of put it together and then realized that there's been some problems and gone and fixed them, like resetting the balls back to 0. I forgot about that in my algorithm here. So there's a good start. Write this one up, do your programming, take screenshots, put that into here, and that's what you're going to work today on Friday. Work on this one. I'll see you next lesson.